Hi there. It's January 4th. I have some more medieval for you. Starting off, in 871 AD, the Battle of Reading, Ethelred of Wessex, is defeated by a Danish invasion army in Berkshire, England. Those of you who have watched the Vikings series, I'm pretty sure that battle's somewhere in that show. And in 1357 AD, the Flemish Earl Louis and Luxembourg's Duke Wenceslas signed a peace treaty ending a conflict between the two states. Which conflict, I don't know yet. And in 1490, Anna of Brittany announces that all those who would ally with King of France will be considered guilty of a crime known as lèse majesté, which is sort of a way of saying you have committed treason or betrayed her in a way. On January 5th, 1349, Margaretha of Bavaria names her own son Willem V, Earl of Holland and Zealand. And in 1438, Pope Eugenius IV relocated the Council of Basel to France. And in 1463, the French poet Francois Villon is banished from Paris. Apparently he was a thief, a drunkard, and a killer. In every settlement he was in, he was banished, kicked out by the authorities and the law. Kinda a little skeptical as why he is a poet, yes. However, I guess I just didn't want to deal with him. And in 1477, the Battle of Nancy, Swiss troops defeat the forces under Charles the Bald of Burgundy, or actually Charles the Bold, not the Bald. 7,000 are killed, including the leader Charles himself. Now, moving on to January 6, in 1066 AD, King Harold of England is crowned as King Harold II, Godwin's son. In 1099 AD, King Henry V is crowned as the German king. This is not the King Henry V that we know of. It's a different King Henry within the Holy Roman Empire. And in 1205 AD, Philip of Swabia becomes king of the Romans, the Holy Romans, of course. And in 1227 AD, Ferrand of Portugal is freed from Louvre. Yes, he was imprisoned there for some time until they managed to pay the bribe, or somebody, I don't think they had a change of heart, but some politics were involved. In 1322, Stephen the Earls III becomes king of Serbia. Didn't know Serbia existed back then, did you? No, you didn't. In 1352, French King Jean II introduces the Order of the Star, one order of many that has sprung up during the medieval times. And in 1355, Charles I of Bohemia, which is where Slovakia and Czech Republic are, is crowned with the Iron Crown of Lombardy. And then you kind of see how kingdoms kind of switch hands, lands switch hands, states switch hands between the European kingdoms. And in 1449, the Byzantine Emperor Constantine XI is crowned at Mistra, or Maestra. I don't know how they pronounce it, but... In 1453, the Byzantine Emperor Frederick III becomes Archduke of Austria. You see what I mean? The kingdoms and areas switch hands. And in January 7th, 754 AD, Pope Stephanus II arrives in Pantheon. And in 1325, Alfonso IV succeeds Dionysius as King of Portugal. And in 1327, Edward II of England is deposed. Well, there you have it. It's like 4 days of medieval history. You have a good one. Bye.